What you doing?
It's finally spring and everything is greening up. We're still having to take some treats to the chicken, but at least we have them to take. The cows still need quite a bit of hay, and we finally figured out that if we tie them up, things go much easier than the free-for-all at feeding time it had been. They're still pretty hungry. Speaking of hungry, with all this new grass, the sheep have been going out further than I really like, and I have been practicing my herding skills. I have nothing on a border collie. Okay, maybe I do have something on a clown. Our beets are coming up, so are some of the other things that we planted in the garden, including chickweed. It's actually wild, but chickweed means making chickweed soap. By hand. These will get cut into bars soon. I also rebatched some oatmeal and honey soap that, well, let's just say it looks better. The geese are picking out where they're going to lay their eggs and have their nest. They just don't know they're not going to have any. I've been enjoying the goats. You can see me toting Jody around. The weather's been so nice. I've got to spend lots of time with them. The bad news is the creek drive and our driveway was completely washed out by the last storm, and we are having to go across on foot, which you'll see on next week. But this week, I decided to start shearing the sheep. This is Minnie, otherwise known as Minerva, and she was doing okay when my mom was sitting and petting her, and then Mom needed a break, so I kept going. And then things got a little bit rough. Minnie is a pet. She was a bottle. She was raised in the house. We were both getting really frustrated here. Usually I have a shearer come in. This is a last resort thing. With the thing that's happening and me being high risk, plus I'm allergic to the vaccine, I really had no choice but to shear by hand this year. I made the mistake of saying bottle. Don't worry, Mom's about to come to the rescue. And all my mother had to do was put the sheep's head in her lap, talk to her, pet her head, and it was like shearing a completely different animal. A little bit of Minnie Mau Mau's background. She weighed an entire 15 ounces when she was born. She was too short to reach her mother's udder. Her brother weighed over 8 pounds, so less than a pound versus 8 pounds. So she was raised in the house. And she is pretty sure that my mother is her mother. So I guess that makes us sisters. But everything went well. No nicks, no scratches. And I'll be shearing more sheep next week.